Hello guys, you already know my name, Kobbie West. So this is another episode on Beyond the Fame, and I'm privileged to have my first tech creator on my channel. He goes by the name.
Yeah, guys, so my name is Innocent K Boateng, and I make videos around graphic design, tech, and travel filmmaking.
I myself am a subscriber to his channel. Many of you, okay, some of you, few of you may not know him, but after this interview, you get to know him and you get a reason why you should be subscribing to his channel or you should be watching his videos to learn. It's not always about watching funny videos and all that. You need a skill.
Okay.
He's the one I watched, he trained me on how to edit pictures. I watched his videos on his YouTube channel. So we've never met in person. This is the first time, but I've been his student. He didn't even know that I'm his student. Okay, and I know a couple of friends. A person introduced me to his channel. His name is Da Costa, one of the best graphic designers in Ghana here right now. I really want to know. I want you to tell people, how did you begin? Like, was it somebody who introduced you or you yourself? Like, how did you begin all this content creation?
Content creation or like graphic design in general?
Yes, in general.
Okay, so I love computers. Right from infancy, I used to play with a lot of computers, and when I completed JHS, I had a privilege of working, not working per se, but I used to go to a printing press, right?
Okay.
So that is where I learned Mavis Beacon and typing and all. So when I started SHS, anytime we vacate, I'll go back to that printing press and be learning small. By that time, there was this graphic designer there. He wouldn't want to teach you for free because he says he learned. So I made use of the internet. Anytime when I got my first phone, I'll go to YouTube, learn from other people. And when he's not around, I'll practice.
Okay.
Now, fast forward, I completed SHS and he had an issue with the boss then. So he left the place. So the place was vacant. Now, at that time, I didn't really know how to do much, but I decided to make use of that opportunity. So the few skill or the little skill that I know, I just put it to use and I started creating like designing poster, that place
That was
was
your SHS days or
like
after
SHS after
Okay,
SHS
after
when I
SHS.
completed
Oh, okay.
SHS.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I did it until the boss realized that okay, I'm a bit good. He guided me a little, and now he left the place to me that I should be doing the graphic design part of the thing. Now, fast forward 2017, when I was about going to university, I realized that I needed ways to make more money.
Okay.
So I started researching into it. I read about blogging, vlogging, and all those things. But I just said to myself that if I already know how to design, why don't I teach people how to design so that in exchange I can get clients online and YouTube will also pay me. So that is where the content creation then also came in.
Oh, okay. So that was just before entering uni or
Before
when you went?
entering uni. I
Oh,
started
okay.
I think 2 months before I entered uni.
Oh, okay. So even after SHS, you had this idea about YouTube paying people.
Yes,
So you had to hop
I'd
on.
read that way back, but I didn't. Where I was coming from, I didn't have like that much of exposure. But I would even say to myself that I even tried because at that time, it wasn't as popular. 2016, 2017, YouTube wasn't as popular as it is now.
Yeah.
These days, like JJS people, even KG, they know Coco Melon and all.
Yeah.
But those days, you would have to really force.
Okay, so fast forward. You started YouTubing before you went to the university, right?
Yes, right.
So
before I went.
did you have all your tools and materials to doing YouTube, or like you just started with something else? Did you have your camera? People always think that to start YouTube, maybe you have to get your camera, your microphone, everything is set before you start YouTube. So how was yours? Like, did you have all the stuffs or?
Oh no. Honestly, you see, when I started even graphic design, I didn't have a laptop.
Okay.
I didn't have a laptop when I started graphic design. So it was 2016 where the then boss he gave me a laptop that wasn't working and said I should go and fix it and use it myself. Now the funny thing is that laptop that I was using, the battery wasn't good and the screen, half of the screen wasn't working. And that was the laptop that I even sent to I sent to university.
Wow.
So I didn't have like anything then. It was just my phone, and I was using my phone as microphone. So
Oh,
what I would do
okay.
is that I would be recording the screen on the laptop and recording into my phone as a microphone.
Okay.
Then when in post, I'll sync them.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, I didn't have a
So you're
camera.
even doing a face of like
Yes,
faceless.
and in fact, that was one of the main reasons why I didn't start with like face.
Face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that time I was using, I think, Techno Y9 or something, some phone. It was later that I bought Samsung J7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
No,
you
no, no,
weren't
no.
even using a phone with a good camera quality.
Oh, that time I would say yes, because as at then, Samsung J7 or Techno Y9 wasn't like a phone with great camera quality and all.
Oh, okay. Okay. So now, fast forward, you've come to the uni. You've created a YouTube channel. So you didn't really complete the tools part. So you're doing faceless.
Okay, yes.
You are
So
recording screen whilst you are editing.
editing.
You're recording screen.
Yeah. So what I was doing was I was making use of what was available at that
Okay.
time.
Okay.
You understand?
So you didn't have everything.
No, no, I
But you
didn't
were
have.
making.
In
So
fact, I had nothing.
nothing. So you just
I
used
have
what you
nothing.
had.
I just used what I
Okay.
had.
Somebody is watching you right now. The person may be confused. The person wants to start content creation. Okay. What do you have to tell this person?
Oh, you see, I watched your interview with Efia.
If you're
She quoted something. You
Yeah.
start with what you have from where you are and with what you can do, right? Whatever is entrusted in your hands now is what you have to make use of. In fact, if you speak to many content creators, they will say this same thing, because none of the big people, Mr. Beast, none of them started at where they are now. Not, in fact, no one started at 1 million, but you have to start from somewhere. So the phone that you are currently having, that is what you have to use. When you go to my channel and you go and play like the first tutorial that I ever recorded,
Okay.
I sounded like I was in Samampum. Because
Yeah.
the phone, the quality at that time was very, and I was living in a compound house, so I had to wait for everyone to
To
sleep.
sleep. Yeah. Whatever.
You get it?
Yeah.
The first tutorial that I ever wanted to create, you know why I decided to go and create it?
No.
I decided to go and create it at a cemetery.
Oh.
There was a church close to a cemetery.
Cemetery.
They had these chairs over there. So I decided to, because that was the coolest place I could find.
Yes.
Now I got to that place, I started everything, and the laptop, the battery died. Because the battery wasn't good.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that whatever is given to you, I believe if I decided to wait until maybe I get a better laptop, a better phone before I start, I probably wouldn't have started.
Yeah.
So whatever you have, just make use of that.
Okay. You right now you do tech.
So I do
vlogging.
graphic design,
Yeah.
tech, and then like lifestyle, that is travel. So the lifestyle, I've categorized it into like normal day in my life, and the tech part, I'm not really doing like the normal usual tech.
Tech.
There is iPhone 17, so I'm going to review it.
Oh, okay.
No, what I want to do is I want to kind of incorporate lifestyle into tech.
Okay.
So one of my recent videos about Techno Camon 40 Pro, I got the phone, and then I did a day in my life using the phone.
Okay.
So instead of like just reviewing it
Reviewing
and
it
telling people about that, I took it to the normal day lifestyle.
Yeah, you sync
How
lifestyle
long the
with
battery can last, and all that, the performance. So that is the lifestyle part of tech that I'm trying to. So it's not like I'm tech. There are like, I know there are my guys, Del P, Wikakwa, Desi Dems. Those are doing like proper tech. But for me, I do the graphic design, but I'm trying to incorporate the tech. And the inspiration is because, like I mentioned earlier, I've loved computers since I was a kid, right?
Okay.
And I did tech in school.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't let that thing also go
Yeah.
waste. So when we are speaking about tech, when we are speaking about the current things in tech, I have an idea. So that is a way of me also sharing what I know to people.
Okay.
But many of my subscribers know my channel for graphic design and like the educational part of
Because
it.
I think you started with graphic design.
Yes, so that is what many of my
So I'm not
subscribers.
I'm not so old in this, right? But at least what I know is I remember Shark Boy advising me and telling me that like when you're beginning, you need to find a niche,
Yeah.
a particular niche. You don't need to be mixing them.
Yeah.
You have to find one particular niche and start with it. Okay, over time, maybe when you build your farm base and you want to expand it, then you do. So uh the way you are incorporating like other way into the tech and then into the Photoshop, don't you think like maybe it will confuse algorithm or those?
No, so you see, just like Shark Boy said, you have to be known for one thing.
And okay,
All the other things can just be kind of complementary.
okay.
So now most people know me for graphic design, right? But on my channel, I've stated over and over again that I do graphic design, I do tech, and I do travel lifestyle, right?
Okay.
And even on my TikTok, you'd realize that I've after my last year, I made it and a touch of personality.
Okay.
So what we mean by not mixing things around is that when you are starting today, I come, you are talking about graphic design. The following day, I come, you are doing cooking. The next day, you are doing tech.
Okay.
The other day, you are doing vlog. That time, people can't relate to you with one thing.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So me, I started doing graphic design for so long, found my feet in graphic design before I started incorporating the other things.
Okay.
And by that time, people have already gotten to know you on a more personal level.
Yeah.
So if you know me well and I'm introducing something new, once you watch and you relate, you get used to it, right?
Okay. So as a beginner,
yes, when
somebody's
you're starting,
watching, you have to
find your feet.
Yes. Okay. So I'm a beginner. I don't really know like what's the niche that will get me like viral, or a niche that will get me subscribers, or a niche that will give me like a community. Okay. Can I try doing different type of niche? So the one that maybe I think that people, the views are high, then I choose that one to do it, or I should just find one niche before I begin.
Yes. So easy. You can't find out. Sometimes you can't find out once or at a goal what you want to do.
Okay.
That is on. In fact, my first video was a lyrics. I wanted to do gospel lyrics.
Okay.
So I picked the music, I do lyrics, and then I post. But after I posted about 3 videos, I realized that all the 3 videos are having copyright. And thinking ahead, I was like, okay, so if I continue to do this, it means that at the time I wouldn't be able to monetize my
they will
channel.
pay the other people.
You get it? Yes. So you are okay, you are allowed to experiment as much as you can, but make sure that you are doubling down on what is working for you.
Okay.
If you would ask most of like these big guys right now, they will tell you that in fact the current niche that they are, maybe that is not what they intended to do when they started. Yes. So when you are starting, you are allowed to experiment as much as you can. But if you see that a particular topic or a particular flow is working for you, you double down on that part. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, we are still with Innocent K Boateng. So right now, you know you're a teacher, right?
Yes,
You
but
teach
I'm not teaching.
No, I
Currently,
mean
I'm
you
not
teach on.
Oh yeah, YouTube. Yes.
Okay. So if anybody is watching you right now, okay, when the person visits your channel, what can the person get from your channel, or what do you have for people on your channel?
Oh, okay. So I love to talk about graphic design more, right? So especially using the use of Photoshop. And these days I've been doing more of the mindset shift that you need to have when you are considering to be a graphic designer, because I realized that the skill set alone is not enough. I know people that have like mad skill sets, like they can design for Ghana, but the mentality, the rationale, the marketing, that mentality that you need to have to get clients, be visible, get people to know you. They are not having that one, and because of that, they'll come to you in the DMs and be like, how do I get clients? But the clients are right in front of you, right? So if you visit my channel these days, mostly you are going to have like mindset shifts that you need to get, the skills that you need to get in order to present yourself to people, clients, potential clients, and get all the clients. And in addition to that, you get to learn the skill. So once you learn the skill and you learn the marketing side of things or the business side of it, you put the two together and you are good to go.
Okay. So as I always say, when you watch content creators, when you watch people's video, like, you give them the views and all that. But sometimes you also need to get something back from them.
Yeah.
You see, you don't always have to buy data and be watching funny videos alone. You need to be skilled. You understand? As I said earlier, I know a friend introduced me to Innocent's channel when I was in level, I think 300, right? 300. Okay, so that friend is like ahead of me. He was 2 years ahead of me in terms of like levels in school. So the friend learned graphic design from Innocent channel during the COVID. Now he has been doing my thumbnails and all that. His name is Da Costa.
Oh, okay.
And he's very good. There's nothing he can do, anything concerning graphic design. I'm sure that right now, if he meets the teacher himself, or with me, I don't know. So
Yeah.
we have to go to you're saying
So
something.
you see that's this thing. A thing about teaching for me, I'm very passionate about teaching, and we all attended the same school, so
Yeah.
I was trained a teacher as well. This thing that you just mentioned alone, you see, ordinarily people might think of it like it's some way, but it's a proud moment because
Yeah.
if I'm able to teach you something, you started learning something from me. Now you've learned it to the point that you might be able to mirror me on some level.
You understand?
Charlie, it's an honor because
Yes.
it's not everybody that would be able to teach you something for you to
Yeah.
grasp the concept
Yeah.
to the extent of becoming like better
Yeah.
at it.
Yes.
You understand? So me personally, I feel like the teaching aspect of like YouTube or the education part of YouTube, Ghanaians in itself, like Ghanaians as people, we are not really taking it seriously. But it's about time we do take it seriously.
Yeah.
As much as we are taking the entertainment and the politics part, which is all fun and good. But at the end of the day, those things are not also going to give you a skill set. You need to also like learn something like you just mentioned.
Yeah. For me, I did management in school. You see, management, it's not about even tech, and it's not a skilled course.
Yeah.
You see, so me as a management student, I'm supposed to be in the office or be in my field and all that. But the country we are living or the continent we are, you need to get a skill. Okay,
It's very necessary.
yes, so I started learning from him, and now I can design and do. So just visit his channel, okay, and watch all whatever you're interested. If you're interested in Photoshop, so many people wants to be doing graphic design. Graphic design pays. If you come to Kumasi right now, you will see some billboards here and there. You will see some nice designs. I can tell you and hit on my chest that most of them is from Da Costa.
Okay.
His student, the one who learns from him. He has
get-
been doing for these big pastors. For I know Power Chapel, I know so many other churches. Okay, so many other churches that Da Costa have been designing for them. You see, so he learns everything. He hasn't even met Innocent before. He watched on his channel.
You see, the funny thing is sometimes until recently that I've been showing my face a lot more. I was in Accra one time. I was in a church and the guy sitting at the back seat, like we were sitting on the same seat, and he was watching my video. So I was there. I was watching with him. We watched. When we were about dropping, I told you that Charlie, thanks for watching my videos and thanks for supporting me. Is there why innocent? I'm innocent. He was like, Charlie, are you sure? One guy met me at an event. No, it was a birthday party. So they introduced me and he said, Innocent K Boateng is a YouTuber. And he was the photographer. And he was like, no, I've been watching your videos. It's not you. And I said, it's me. He said, okay, if it's really you, say what you normally say at the beginning of your video. Okay. I said it and he was like, yeah. So easy. People might not, you might be impacting people indirectly.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that I wish most people, regardless of the niche that you are, you'd be advocating or you'd be telling people to also educate, especially our young kids that are coming. Like most of them feel like being famous or that's all. No, you need like proper skill sets. You need to find your feet somewhere. The fame need it can come and go at any time. There are many people that have been famous and after that one viral video went off, they are nobody again. But if you have a skill set, me for instance, these days people might not know me giddy, right? But videos that I've created like 5 years ago are still bringing clients.
Yeah.
Like pictures that I've posted on Instagram, on Pinterest, people will just go and see it and they follow to, let's say, my Fiverr, my website, to work with me. I don't have to be like that giddy famous to do that. So the young kings out there, in as much as you are trying to be as much famous as you can, try to also get like a proper skill set, because Charlie, that is what pays the bills. Oh. The fame in the there are many famous people that are hungry. Oh. So you advise yourself.
Yeah. And Innocent too has, not just teaching people like in the Photoshop or tech area. He has been able to like raise somebody or inspire somebody to do YouTube, of which the person is very, I don't know if I mentioned the person's name or if you're okay with it, I can mention the person's
Oh no,
name.
yeah, it's fine.
She has been saying it.
She's been saying it. Yeah,
so Innocent is the one, the man behind Ifeanyi Kimore's YouTube, like everything from beginning to where she is right now. You see, Ifeanyi Kimore always story that when I was in school, a friend introduced me. That friend was, if you watched our video, she was like, that friend was the one who was editing my video. He introduced me to YouTube, blah blah.
That's detailed.
She was talking about Innocent, K Boateng.
Yeah.
You see, so on and off. You see, it's very now the guys should be very wise because the ladies too now are really learning. Because currently I have 3 ladies that they've told me they want to learn video editing.
Yes,
some of them are. So it's good. They've seen the light.
Yes, that's
it's
what
not
we're
always
talking
about
exactly
showing your body on social media.
Exactly.
And, it will go.
One thing that I always take pride in is that almost everybody that I introduce something to, I'll be on your neck to even be, because they say every proud father's moment is when their son become better than them.
You
understand?
Better, yes.
Now, if you're Kimura doing like 17 countries, me now I introduce her to YouTube because I've only done Togo.
You see that?
You understand? Yes. So you see the person doing well and you take pride in it. That is all that we are advocating, especially for our young kings at JHS, SHS, that take time to learn. And if your big brothers and big sisters are, I used to tell my younger brother that, you see, your bigger brother, your bigger sister can give you money. Anybody can give you money. But the best money you can ever enjoy is the money that you've made.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you learn a skill, you start making money off yourself. You're not going to be calling people to, or you're not going to be dependent on.
Yeah, because everybody has a responsibility to,
So you start making your own money from your skill, and now you are independent. You don't have to depend on anyone too much.
So as we are bringing this to an end, you've been on YouTube for a long while, and I know by now you've been cashing out. Shall it be small money? So at what point in time, or how did you get monetized? You let us know.
Are you sure about the cash out? I don't be
over 60,000 subscribers.
And what the Maya them so.
Oh, we are all cashing out of over 60K subscribers.
But you obviously know that YouTube is not. You are not paid based on your subscribers. You are paid based on your views. And even with the views, the number of adverts, and even with the adverts, the demography, right?
Okay.
But all in all, I would say that YouTube has been really helpful. YouTube was like, it paid my fees when I was in uni.
Wow.
I said I started it whilst I was
even started before.
Exactly. So when I was at level 100, I got monetized level 100 now.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's really helped.
Just
like the paying of fees and hostel and like food stuff and all, YouTube really helped. But you see, you can't also my type of content that I create, my niche, the education niche, it's not like that giddy as compared to other niches. That one I will state it, because let me state a very clear example. Most people like us, like myself, I started watching YouTube tutorials. I'll go to YouTube, watch like 2 minutes and read the comments and see that this video is good.
Yes.
Then because of data, I will download the video and go and watch later.
Yeah.
Which is going to affect the creator.
Yeah.
You see, unlike, let's say, travel content, if I'm watching your travel content, I'm not going to download and watch it later. Because afterwards, what am I keeping it for? So I will watch, you get the numbers, you get the ads, everything instant. But if you are doing like educational content like I do, sometimes it gets really frustrating, because you make a 20-minute video, you see that people have watched, like you've gotten the views, but if you check the analytics, you realize that people are not watching into the video. Maybe they watch 5 minutes, then they download and watch
Yeah.
later, which sometimes makes it very difficult. But the brighter side is that if you do something like I do, you can use that as an avenue to direct traffic to, say, your website or your DMs. And because people come watch, they like it, they are interested, they want you to do some for them. And then so you use it as a marketing tool. So if you're a graphic designer or you create educational content, what I would advise is that you have to make use of YouTube. You have to use it like a marketing tool,
Okay.
right? So if you post and even 200 people come watch, you can get someone from that 200 that would reach out, and maybe the project that you worked on, it might even be bigger than how much you'd be making in a
On
month.
YouTube.
So use it as a marketing tool as well.
So you mean the content, the kind of content you create, it matters when it comes to like the revenue you receive on YouTube.
Yes, it does. That one
Okay.
there, yes. It's someone creating like financial content around finance and, let's say, real estate, won't be receiving the same pay as someone doing entertainment or, let's say, politics, right? Because people watching real estate videos, they are likely to make purchase afterwards.
Okay.
But watching a comedy video, yes.
you
So
always-
it depends on the demographics as well.
Okay. Somebody is watching right now. Somebody wants to come to you, like learn things from you. Are you open to teaching those people, or they should visit your channel and learn from there? Or personally, are you open to people like for people to come and
Oh yeah,
you guide them or mentor them? Are you open for mentorship?
Yes, I'm open for mentorship. But you see, the numbers get overwhelming to the extent that, like, now I have to put it in the form of like consultation. The reason, it's not even a reason, because the numbers get overwhelming.
Yeah.
Everybody reaching out, saying, can you show me how to do this? So, like, on my website, you can reach out to me. We speak. If it's like a quick question that I can give you an idea on, I would be able to do that free.
Yeah.
And I have so many free tutorials on my both
YouTube channel.
Photoshop and video editing. I use Filmora a lot. So, but if you get that basic concept, you can use that same thing
In order-
CapCut and
I'm
Premiere
using the
Pro.
same Filmora to teach
Exactly.
people.
So
It's simple.
I'm open to mentorship, but if it's not like a quick question, you would have to book me for a consultation,
For real.
and then we can speak about that.
Okay, so how do people get to book you? On your on website? Or?
On my website, I have my numbers, emails, and everything there.
But can you put your-
InnocentKBoateng.com.
Okay, so since the numbers are overwhelming, they keep getting bigger and bigger. Do you have any plans of opening a school, in order for you to teach people, or how do you?
Yeah, like school. No, for school, I don't have plans on opening a school, like a design. No.
Okay.
But I have plans on creating like courses and kind of like online courses. Yes, I have it in plan, though it's taking forever, but I want to really take my time and do it. And yes, the consultation part as well. But for school, no, I don't have plans of opening like physical school. Or, no, it would just be the online courses. But who knows what the future holds for us?
You
Maybe
understand.
if the numbers gets really bigger, and as of now, I'm mostly doing like personal. I'm all doing this all by myself, right? I don't have a team. I don't have a team that recorded it. So no, I do almost everything by myself. And as we speak, I also take client jobs. That is another side, right? So on my Fiverr, on my website, YouTube, sometimes somebody come watch your YouTube video. They really want to learn how to do it, but at that time they don't have that capacity. But since you are teaching me how to do it, it's a high tendency that you can do it for me. So they reach out and you do it. So I still take client works, and which sometimes makes it overwhelming as well. So I'm planning on courses. Hopefully it should be ready very soon.
So it even means say like maybe I don't know how to do it to that extent, but I can go and take some job be like that and then bring it to you so that we strike, or do you do that too?
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the striking, because
Okay.
if it's way below
your
like how much
what
I
you
charge
charge,
and the timing and everything, if I have other projects that I'm working on, but it also depends on the relationship.
Okay,
I
okay.
mean,
So the best
we
thing
do
is to come and
collaborations.
like
Yes,
learn and
exactly.
everything.
That is why
Yeah.
most cases, most of my tutorials are even like actual projects that I work on for people. It's not like abstract. It's just few ones. It's not abstract. So if you are taking time to learn it, you are learning real time
Okay.
projects that will make you money. It's not like abstract
Okay.
projects. Yeah.
Okay. So finally, what are your last words for viewers, those who are watching you, those
Last
who wants
words.
to be like you, somebody wants to be like innocent K Boateng. Okay. What do you have to tell this person?
Okay, so for that person, the best time they could have started was before watching this interview.
Okay.
Now, after they've watched this interview, the
Yeah.
best time is right now.
Okay.
Start today. You see, I recently read a quote that says that the road gets clearer as you move. Most of us are limited by the fact that I even don't know what to do. I no, you just start. Don't worry, just start. As you move ahead, as you go forward, you see that the road will be clearer. The more you make mistakes, the more you learn from it. So
Yeah.
just start doing it, and as you go, you get clarity on the way.
Okay, so what I've learned from today's interview is okay, there is no right time for you to start. Just
Exactly.
start now. The
Just
right
start
time
now.
is right now.
Yes.
You may wait for the right time to just say you
It
never
will
do
never
it.
come.
You see, so this is
Mhm.
the right time.
Yeah.
So guys, it was an honor to have Innocent K Boateng here. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, visit his channel on YouTube, Innocent K Boateng, and subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel too. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So thank you guys. Thank you guys. I will see you some other time. Bye bye.
Bye.